Welcome to My Konmari Journey, where I'm working through the life-changing magic of tidying up by Mari Kondo. Excuse me, woo, blah. Okay, so we are in the decluttering or the tidying section of this process, and today I'm working on the third category in the kimono or the miscellaneous category, and we are going to be doing makeup today. So if you missed the first two categories, which were CDs and DVDs, and then skincare and hair care, I will go ahead and leave a link above so you can go ahead and catch those sections of this kimono and then come back and watch this one. So let's get started. Hey guys, so this is my vanity table. I've gone ahead and just taken the mirror off for right now just so we don't have that reflection of the camera back there being all distracting. But this is all of my makeup. Yay, makeup! So we're gonna go ahead and go through all of this. Now I will say that I have recently went through my makeup and pitched some things before I found the KonMari method and started going through this process. So I've kind of already decluttered a little bit, but I'm sure I will still be able to find some more stuff to get rid of. So the next thing that I'm going to do is basically I'm going to empty out all the little baggies and all the little drawers of stuff and pile it on the table so we can really get an idea of how much stuff is there. Alright, so here's all of my stuff. If we start over on the left side, I have all of my nail products. Moving over, some miscellaneous stuff. Then I have my eyeliners, lipsticks, blushes, eyeshadow palettes, makeup brushes, and then kind of foundation, concealer, primers, those kind of things. So as you can see, I definitely have multiples of things, maybe not quite as much as you might expect from somebody who enjoys fashion and beauty, but this is what I have. So I'm going to kind of go through now that I've organized and just get rid of things that I'm not using, I don't like, or things that are probably expired. Makeup does have expiration dates, believe it or not. It's not got a date on there, but a lot of them do have kind of a 12-month, 6-month, 3-month, 24-month, whatever labeled on there. So I've had some of this for a while, so definitely some of this is going to have to go. Alright, so all this stuff up front is stuff that I have decided to get rid of. I have a lotion bar that I never use. This is empty. A whole bunch of makeup brushes that I never use. Some of them I'm not even sure what they're for. Some hair elastics, which I obviously don't need right now. Some lip products that I don't really care for the color. Crappy nail files. Eyelash curler I never use. A whole bunch of blush colors that I just never use. Sample. I hate this lip liner. Never use. Empty. Never use. 2 eyeshadow palettes with colors that I just don't use. Don't really care for. It's not worth saving to use them once a year or so. And then 1 thing of nail polish remover because I have gotten rid of all of my nail polish except for the gel ones, which go with this kit. I actually only have 2 colors of nail polish, which are in here. This kit, a red one and kind of a minty kind of color. And they required the 100% acetone nail polish remover, so that's the one I'm keeping. I have 1 small makeup mirror, which actually used to be my mom's, and so that's the mirror that I'm using. I have the 3 blushes that I use. That's pretty much the only 3 I ever use, so I'm keeping just those. I've narrowed down my lip products to just a few. My red apple lipsticks, 1 red lip liner, and then 2 of my Kat Von D lipsticks. I got 2 eyeliners, 3 eyeshadow palettes. This purple one here is the one that I use pretty much every single day. But I do have some colors in the other 2 that I really like. They really do spark joy. So even though I don't use them on a daily or even a weekly basis, I'm going to keep them. Makeup brushes have been pared down a little bit. And I have my kabuki brush and my brush for my foundation. This used to contain a whole bunch of travel makeup brushes. But I find that if I am going to actually take a lot of makeup brushes with me for traveling, I will take these ones that come out of the Kat Von D. You guys saw the case for these in my skincare video because it's hiding away in a drawer with a lot of my hair products because I don't need to have it out all the time. So I've gotten rid of all of those brushes except for the one I actually use, which is the lip brush. And so what's usually in here is my Red Apple, let's see if I can focus, Red 101 lipstick, which I have to use a lip brush with because I left it in the car once and it kind of melted a little bit. So if I use it out of the stick, it kind of bends to the sides and gets all messy, so I need a lip brush. So I've decided I'm just going to turn this into my little red lip kit. Oops. I'm just going to keep all my red lipstick products in here so that if I want to wear red lips, I have it, and then I can take this in my purse for touch-ups throughout the day because when you wear red lipsticks, you're going to have to touch up. So then I have my BB cream, that's the full one Tarte foundation, this is an eyeshadow primer, this is a concealer. This little guy is a sample of the Benefit Pore Professional, which I really like, probably not enough to purchase a full size, but I do just want to use up the rest of this little sample guy and then pitch him. And then I have my Too Faced Primed and Poreless powder, which I haven't been using recently because it's been tucked away in my little divider drawer thingy. So I'm going to keep it out so I can remember to use this because I really do like it and it actually works really well. So we're going to get rid of the rejects and then come back to my organizers and figure out how we're going to organize all this stuff, at least enough for the day-to-day until we get back to the organizing section. So here's my makeup table now. I'm going to go through what I have in these little drawers. In the bottom one I have my lip products, my lipsticks, and my red lip kit. In the middle drawer I have my blushes, as well as my eyeliners, and then like my concealers and primers and stuff. In the top drawer are my 3 eyeshadow palettes and my mirror with the one I use most often on top. Then I just have my makeup brushes, and then my BB cream, my foundation, and my powder. And then these are the other things. The last category I did was skincare, and I found this afterwards, so that's getting pitched. This is a little makeup baggie. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's kind of dingy and gross, and it had some bird poop incidences, and I really don't want that next to my makeup, so that's gonna go. This is another thing that probably should have got pitched in the last category. This holds my fancy soap and lotion in the guest bathroom, but it's kind of rusting already, so it's gonna get pitched. And lastly is this makeup case, which I'm gonna keep. It is part of a set for traveling. So this is like the little travel baggie of makeup, and so I'm gonna go put it back with that and then just use it for its original intended purposes. So that's a wrap for the third section of the kimono section of this process, which is makeup. I feel like this was kind of an easy category for me to do because I really don't wear that many products on an everyday basis, so I really knew what things I actually wore and what things that I never used, so that was pretty easy for me. There's really no sense in keeping a bunch of stuff that you don't ever use. Now, some of my products were a little bit more on the high-end side, but you know, again, if I'm not using them, it's not worth keeping, and it's not like anybody wants used makeup, so there's not even like a resale value on them, so I'm just okay with getting rid of a lot. And I'm really happy because my makeup table is going to be very minimalist and clean. It's going to be so much easier to take care of now that I'm not like shifting product over here and digging through everything to find the things that I actually use. So I'm really pumped about that. The next category is going to be accessories. I think I don't have the book with me, but I'm pretty sure it's accessories. And And that's what I'm kind of excited about, because definitely have a lot of accessories that I used to wear that I don't wear anymore, that I just need to purge. So we are going to do that section next. And one of the things that you guys may have noticed in my makeup section was a distinct lack of mascara. And as a rule, I don't generally wear mascara because my eyes are very sensitive to it, and I don't like the clumpy feeling, and it irritates my eyes, so I end up rubbing them, and then of course I end up losing eyelashes that way, and I really don't like that. So if any of you guys have a suggestion for a good kind of mascara that is good for people with sensitive eyes, let me know down in the comments, because I really do like the look of mascara, and it's something that I'm kind of more interested in possibly experimenting with now that I kind of have the rest of my makeup look down to its core pieces, and I don't feel the need to go out and buy new eyeshadow palettes and blushes and foundations and creams and stuff.